Later. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Voices of Courage. And with the word courage says so, this is courage.
Yeah.
Courage is. So, Lillian, introduce yourself because I'm too popular. Everybody knows me.
Yeah. Welcome to Voices of Courage Asia channel. Yes, my name is Lillian, and together with Anita, we are both partners at our social enterprise Class Living, as well as our community Women of Courage Asia. So, where we contribute back to the community through a monthly empowerment meeting. And then, of course, through our social enterprise, we do coaching and mentoring programs, right, to inspire and empower women to live a life of courage, right, to step out of fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs, and then live a life of purpose, significance. Okay, so this channel is very simply having the goal of inspiring and empowering you with the practical strategies. So we share tips and practical strategies so that you can apply immediately or gain awareness, right? So because awareness gives you the power of choice, and that will lead to the action that you're going to take, right?
Yep.
So in a nutshell, that is what we are doing and what we do over via this platform. So yes, today our core value, we have moved on. We are in our core value series. So we have more or less covered the core value love in line with February, because February is always like the month of love. Yeah, so we
Yeah.
started with the core value love, but we
In
want
fact,
to come back.
sorry,
Mm,
it was a double love. It's not only Valentine's Day love, but it's also love for the tummy for Chinese New Year. Double love. Okay. Two
yes,
types of love.
double portion, double portion.
Double portion.
Yeah, because our acrostic for the core value is class, which C is the first letter, right? So actually, we should start with courage. But it's okay; it doesn't matter. So we're going to come back to the first core value, which is courage. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
courage.
So
So, Lillian,
what you understand by courage? What's your understanding
what
about
is
courage? What's your
courage?
definition of courage?
Courage, everybody use it, right? It's like courage, you must have courage, you must have courage. Isn't that bravery? You must be brave. You must be confident. Isn't it the same old, same old?
Very good question over there. It's like there's a lot of what I would say. The words are being used very interchangeably, right? Sometimes you
Hmm.
hear people talking about bravery, and then confidence as well. So today our objective is to look into the definition of courage. What does courage means to you? What does courage looks like, right? And what are the differences between those three words that you have used just now? But I want to go to this definition that I really like. I think that I resonate a lot from this. It says that the root of the word courage, right, is core, which actually is the Latin word for heart. And in one of its earliest forms, the word courage meant to speak one's mind by telling all one's heart. Yeah, so it's like expressing everything that is in your mind with all your heart. But over time, people associate courage with like heroic acts and all that. Yeah. What about your thoughts?
I feel like sometimes courage for me is long term.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be long term. It is actually doing something
Mm,
but something that we don't do.
mm,
Example, it's okay to say, "Oh, I need to lose weight. I need to eat less. I need to have," but the courage it takes to sustain it, meaning that okay, I have a goal. I want to lose weight. I want to go back to my teenage years, right? 20 kilos lighter, but I can have, I can start, but what's going to sustain me? What's going to help me with that mindset? What's going to help me with the hurdles when I face? When suddenly, accidentally, a big bowl of bak chor mee is right in front of me, and it accidentally pops into my mouth, and it accidentally I swallowed the whole bowl of bak chor mee, and on top,
Accidentally.
and suddenly a whole bowl of chendol and accidentally drove into my mouth. Okay, so for me,
I think that is not courage. That needs a lot of discipline.
well, you
Discipline
ask
and
me a
confidence.
question. But anyway, courage for me is to be able to sustain that goal and to be brave with all the negative mindset. All the our brains are so special sometimes to us, and it tells, "Hey, Anita, you've gone through down this road. Why bother?" And for me, courage is telling myself, "No, I try again and again and again." And for me, is
Yeah, I
that
think.
that for me is courage.
Hmm. I think for me, over time, right, the journey of going through different challenges and adversity in life, what I learned about courage is that courage is a choice, right?
Mm.
Courage is a choice to take action in the face of fear, which is why I came up with this quote, that courage is a choice to take action in the face of fear, and courage is doing it afraid, because to me, my personal life is like it's always moving from fear to courage, and taking the first step is always the most fearful step, the most challenging step, and I feel that it requires courage to take the first step,
Yeah.
and then whatever follows, like I mentioned, it requires resilience, it requires discipline, it requires focus, and you will, and so on. So but the first step is to step out. That requires courage,
Yeah.
and which leads me to the next quote that I love, by Maya Angelou. She says that courage is the most important of the virtues, because without it, no other virtue can be practiced consistently.
Consistently. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Consistently.
The
Yeah.
other virtues, you can practice it radically, yeah, randomly, radically, but
Yeah.
courage is something that I learned through experience, that it is a virtue that you can practice consistently. Courage to love, courage to step up, courage to show up, courage to stand for what you represent, courage to
Mm.
speak up, courage to love. Yeah, everything requires courage to do it in the
Yeah.
first place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It,
that's
it, it,
my understanding
yeah,
about courage.
it
That
is true.
courage is a choice.
Yeah. Sometimes courage for you is taking the first step.
Mm.
Sometimes some of us need the courage to continue to take many, many first steps.
Yes.
Example, back to the weight thing, we may try and then fail. Then it takes courage again to retry, to retake the first
Yes.
step. So
Yes.
I think the whole thing about courage is actually looking into the face of fear,
Mm.
and go, okay, I need to do this. Doesn't matter what the mind say, doesn't matter how the heart feel, and the courage has to go on because the end goal is important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, every time I find myself being paralyzed, or being overwhelmed with fear, I just remind myself, just do it afraid. Just do it afraid. Because courage, there's another saying that goes, courage is not in the absence of fear, right?
yeah,
Precisely when there is fear, and then you still doing it afraid, that's courage. Yeah.
yeah,
Courage is acting with wisdom, right?
yes.
It's not just trying to prove yourself that you have courage, and then you just jump out of the window and like, oh look,
Oh no,
you know
no, that's
that
that's
that
that,
is that is
that's
foolishness.
foolishness. Yeah,
That
I
is
mean,
foolishness, right?
I,
Yeah,
I,
trying to
I,
prove yourself by doing something that put your life at risk. That is not courage.
yeah, that's not courage. That is crazy. That is pure crazy. But I think also one more thing about women as women. I mean, Plus Living, Women of Courage Asia, we are very much women. And one of the things we I realized journeying with y'all, and if you need to know, Women of Courage Asia, we're turning 2. Okay.
Yes.
And we're already walking. You know, when you're 2 years old, you'll be able to walk, even though you are a bit unstable, but you're walking. We're no
Yeah,
longer
toddler,
falling.
toddler, the
Toddler.
toddling.
Yeah, toddlers not stable. You know, toddlers, the tummy is a bit big in front. That's why they always fall in front. But anyway, that's just bio. But what I'm trying to say is that watching, journeying with Women of Courage Asia, journeying with class living, I mean, there were a lot of firsts for us. A lot of firsts. And let me tell you, I can remember sitting down in many meetings with you and with the others, and then going in my mind, I was going in the beginning, I was very quiet, right? In my mind going, oh, can one man? Let's stick to the same old, where we are safe. And that is not courage. That is not
Mm.
what we live. That's not the virtue we live for. I mean, we are do example. One of, if I may use that word, one of the things that we're gonna do. Okay, what does courage look like? Okay, this Saturday 9 to 5, we are streaming live. Okay, non-stop 9 to 5 to celebrate our second anniversary. Only because we are so used to sit in a restaurant or sit in a function room and have a birthday cake and do the same old. But you get someone who that's by my side. I don't know which side. Okay, they say let's go live. I mean, like, yeah, sure. One
Let's
hour.
do something different.
Yeah, we can do 1 hour. We always do 1 hour. Never mind. No, she said, let's do the whole day. I said, why? It's a Saturday. We have nothing else
Because we
to
have
do.
so many leaders, everyone needs to be featured. Everyone must be featured and just
Exactly.
showcase your courage.
Exactly. And that is what courage looks like. And it's not only showcasing the leaders. What we're also doing, I know we're talking a bit about second anniversary, but I just want you all to see what it takes to be courageous, to do something different. Because in the end, because I also checked my daughter, I said, hey, girls, have anybody gone live the whole day? They went, oh yeah, a lot lah, TikTok lah, a lot lah, Instagram. I said, but women group for a purpose in
The
Singapore,
whole day, the whole
whole
day.
day. And then went, no,
Non-stop.
never. Yeah, non-stop, non-stop. We don't even have a
Marathon.
commercial stop, okay? It's non-stop. And what happened is the whole day, night, non-stop, okay? It's like going live, streaming live,
There's no
non-stop.
lunch break.
There's no
Yeah,
lunch break.
not like the conference you have attended before. Let's go for a lunch break and then we come back
Two
to
tea
work.
breaks, one lunch break, no such thing. It is live, and there are few of us. Again, I'm going to mention it's only a few of us that is in the back end. They'll be there the whole day. Running the technical part, running the MC, the whole day. So at the end of it, if you still see a smiling face from me at 5 o'clock, I say, thank you everybody for coming. As soon as I switch off, some pui was going to come out. But that is
We
courage.
have good attitude. We have very good
We
attitude.
have good attitude. But
Do
that is
something
courage.
different. We're going to challenge ourselves
Yes.
out of our own comfort zone. Yeah.
So it's really an encouragement to I mean, we are almost there. We're actually quite prepared, but it's also encouragement to all of us, all those who are listening outside, is to take that one step. It's not confidence. It's taking that one step to do something so different because you know in your heart, you believe that it's the right thing to do. What say you, Lillian?
Uh, yeah, you mentioned about confidence. Yeah. So just now at the beginning we mentioned that, yeah, people use the word courage and confidence like quite interchangeably, right? Yeah. But to me, I feel that I think that there is a difference. To me, there is a difference. I feel that courage is a virtue, like what we have defined earlier. It is a behavioral uh, quality of action. To me, courage is an action word. Yeah, it's a quality, virtue, it's a characteristics, but it is demonstrated, it's seen with action, with your
Yes.
behavior. Yeah, that's why I always say you need to walk the talk. Yeah, how does courage looks like? I need to show it to my children, right? So it is, to me, courage is a very much an action word. Whereas to me, personally, I feel that confidence is more like a belief. more like a conviction,
Mm.
because you believe in something or someone, or like and also you have been practicing doing something. So there's two parts of the confidence to that. My own personal understanding. One is that you it's a belief, right? So you
Yep.
believe that you can do it. You have the confidence, about yourself, or the confidence that you even have the confidence that this chair will hold you. So therefore you're willing to sit on it. No, having the confidence that the chair will actually not break.
You don't even think about it.
So yeah, it's to me, it's like it's a belief, having the confidence that I can do this, with my limited capacity or capabilities, I can do this. So that's having a certain level of confidence, right? Yeah.
Mm.
And the confidence can increase over time, with practice,
Yes.
consistency in practicing. And then you gain more and more mastery in the skill set, in your craft work that you are doing. So you gain confidence in
Yep.
doing it well, or you have gained awareness about your strength and your weaknesses, and
Yes.
embracing both of them, and therefore having the confidence about yourself, your identity. Therefore, if this belief will empower you to take the next step, but it requires courage to take that step. That's why I see courage and confidence, they're like buddies. They're like buddies. Yeah. So that's my understanding and differentiation between courage and confidence. One is an action word, one is actually a belief. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually have confidence in a person, right? Like we have confidence in God, knowing
Yeah.
that, yeah, God will provide. If God call us to do something, He will provide the resources and the provision for us to
Yeah.
carry out this work that we believe that that He has entrusted to us. So yeah, so confidence can be, it's a belief. To me, it's a belief. What about
Mm.
you? What is your understanding between these two?
Um, I feel that how can I say this? Confidence for me is very momentary. Very,
Very
very
moment.
momentary. Means like, for example, like I go for an interview. I need the confidence. I need it for that time.
Mm,
Okay, to sustain
mm,
the interview. Okay, but I think that is momentarily. At that moment, I have the confidence. I don't have the confidence. But I think courage is a belief system.
mm.
Okay, like for example, Anita, I want you to be a better mother. Example, right? So confidence is I can walk into the room, hey girls, dot 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 dot. I can walk in front of people. Wow, you're a very good mother, eh? Da 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 da. So, but for me, the courage is facing my daughters and go, am I a good mother? And how well can I do as a mother? How well can I improve? And I know my daughters are very honest with their answers. So for me, that is courage. Courage to do what is right. I think for
Mm,
my confidence is momentarily. Lah.
okay, you feel that confidence is momentarily.
Mm.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, it's everyone's they have different
Yeah.
understanding, of these two words. That's why we are bringing it up so that
Yeah.
you can actually have a good look at it and know that it requires, to me, it is a buddy. Yeah, these two
Oh,
comes.
okay.
Yeah. So I think the most vivid experience that I can bring to differentiate these two, that helped me to differentiate these two, was
Mm.
during my own personal journey of building up the business. Yeah.
Mm.
So first, I need the courage to step out. That's why just now, at the very upfront, I said that the first step was always the most challenging, and it requires courage to step out of our comfort zone. And then when I
Okay.
step out, as I continue to practice this virtue consistently,
Mm,
like
mm,
what
mm.
Maya Angelou said, then I begin to gain confidence that I can actually do this. I may not do it well yet, but I can, do it. And with practice, I'm able to do it better and better and better. Therefore, my confidence slowly increases. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So that's my personal experience of
Mm.
the difference between these two. Yeah.
Okay.
So how
Okay.
about in terms of our community? Is there
Okay.
something that we can show our audience? What does courage looks like, and how does stepping out, putting that dream, that seed of vision out there? Yeah, and then that takes courage, right? Right, to start a community, not just a community, a women's community.
Mm.
Yeah, when people hear the word women, it's like, oh, the
I
pet,
know, right?
the gossips, the blah blah blah. No, 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 no. We want to create a community that is different, right?
Yes.
Has these
Yes.
core values that we keep emphasizing, keep talking
Yeah.
about. So, and the birth of Women of Courage Asia is heartwarming. So, enough of just talking about Women of Courage Asia. Why not? Is it possible that we show a video? We
Yes.
show a video of what a glimpse, let our audience have a glimpse of what we do at our monthly empowerment meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Anita, you got the video ready?
I don't have the video ready. Do you have the video? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were going to show the video.
I'm
Okay, let me just
sorry.
grab it from our YouTube channel. See, that's the
Yes.
beauty.
And we want to show you the video is actually a very simple video. But if you looked at it, you will see familiar faces of women. Initially, when I first met them almost a year ago, um, I'm going to use this word, and this woman can hate me, but it was not impressive. You can see them; they're quiet, they're timid, they are. It's not like they don't look the type that will conquer the world. But now looking back at this group of women, you will see women that stepped out in courage to do what they're supposed to do what is needed, so that they can achieve what is necessary. Okay,
Okay, yeah,
let's play.
I found the video, so
Enjoy it.
here we go. Can you hear it?
Amazing when you come together to a community where ladies actually come together from diverse backgrounds. First of all, is the empowerment that each of us can get by coming together, especially as a women group. Step out of our comfort zone and not to be afraid, because I think a lot of us always tend to take a step back and other professions. I think it's good to start showing that we can also do things.
And that is exactly who. And every lady there, all took one step. That's the first step of courage, to come forward to do what is needed for their life. And Lillian is very happily playing music in the background. So on that note, okay, Lillian, do you have what about anything else to add on?
Yeah, so do join us on our second anniversary this Saturday. Yeah, we are going live on our Facebook page as well as YouTube channel in
Yes.
both platforms, right? And as well as we have a whole list of women speakers female speakers,
Yep.
and we are very, very grateful, very honored, yeah, and privileged to also have our parliamentary secretary, Madam Rahayu Mahzam, right? Yeah,
Yes.
to grace our event as our guest of honor, and she will give a speech about supporting this women empowerment. Yeah, so do join us, and then yeah, you can check out the list of panel of speakers in
Yep.
this web page, right? Yeah. So all the details are there from 9 a.m. all the way to 4:30, 5 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna
also,
be
if you need to know what courage looks like, look at Lillian. If you want to know how to have courage, sign on with the clarity call with Lillian. Okay, so this is definitely one woman who walks the talk. Okay, and she knows what she's talking about. So book a clarity call with her and see how it goes. Okay, and Lillian's baby, transform with courage, Bootcamp, Bootcamp.
Yes, the boot camp. Yes. So, courage is all about action, right? Like I mentioned, courage is an action word. So, which is
Yes.
why what we do here is a lot of action, a lot of application, right?
Yep.
And because I'm a very experiential learner, so
Mhm.
yeah, kinesthetic learner. So everything we got to walk the talk. So if you have a goal and you have been sitting on your goal, procrastinating and giving yourself reasons upon reasons and wondering why your goal is not happening, join us
Yes.
in our boot camp, right? Because
Yes.
we're going to make sure that your goal is, going to be manifested. You're going to achieve, walk towards your goal. You're going to make it happen with the buddy system, with the community support, with the coaching, and the 3 days full immersion boot camp at Kurama Riverfront Hotel. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, 3 days plus 90 days of post bootcamp support. Where do you find that? For women,
Here.
by women only, right?
You find
And
it here. You find it here at the bootcamp. Okay. Small investment to pay for a lifetime of change. So on that note, yeah. On that note, thank you.